Good day everyone, and welcome back to Adventures with Parker. Today is day 2 of CoasterCon here at California's Great America. So yesterday was my first day at the park where I got to, explore the park for the first time, get most of my credits. I'm still missing one, which is the kiddie coaster that I'm gonna get, I think tomorrow. But today, my focus is actually going to be more on some very ACE-specific things. So we're actually starting off this morning with some ERT here at the front of the park with Gold Striker, Carousel Columbia. I think RailBlazer is open as well. I'll have to double check. Then later today, I'm going to be getting a behind-the-scenes tours of park operations. There's going to be some meetups throughout the day. There's going to be a duck regatta later tonight where we get to race rubber duckies. So there's a lot of exciting events, so I'm going to be covering all of that in today's vlog. Plus, like I said, yesterday I got all of the big credits, but there's a few flats and other kinds of attractions that I didn't get to do yesterday. So I'll be able to show those off as well and maybe, give a more complete look at what California's Great America is all about. But anyways, I'm just walking my Gold Striker now and I need to hop in line and give that a ride. So without any further ado, let the CoasterCon adventures begin. Oh, good morning, Snoopy! And look who's here! It's Mr. PMF himself!
You found me!
I found him! Come back here! I want your autograph! I want your autograph! Everyone knows that I'm a coaster enthusiast, but I think I might be a carousel enthusiast as well. I always get to do the carousels at the parks, and here at California's Great America, we have Carousel Columbia, which is their double-decker carousel. It's the same one that you find at Six Flags Great America, but yeah, had to do it. We got some great views of the ride. It is short though, I can't believe it's already over, but that was fun. In addition to all the rides you get for ERT, we also get breakfast. Can't complain about that. gosh. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, I'm Ventures with Parker. Are you part of American Coaster Enthusiasts now?
I am, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you are gonna love it. So how's your second day at con?
Second day is good. Did some ERT, got to meet some characters. Took the sky ride over to the back, and now we're gonna do Psycho Mouse.
Oh Lord. And what about RailBlazer?
RailBlazer was amazing last night. Haven't done it yet today, but definitely gonna
The
have
night
to get a
rides?
few more rides.
How did it?
Oh, night rides were fantastic.
You were blown away?
Oh yeah.
Is this your last CoasterCon, or will there be plenty more?
Oh no, this is just the beginning, Amanda.
Ooh,
just
so that
the
means,
beginning.
guys, I guess I might
This is
have...
my last.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Emotional damage.
Sorry. Alrighty, so the last couple of hours have been a bit of a blur, but so much fun. So I started out by doing the Parks and Operations tour, which allowed me to see some of the backstage spaces at the park, including the middle arterial road. And they were telling me that that middle service road is a very unique aspect of this park, and I believe Six Flags Great America has that as well. And it just allows them to move stuff through the middle of the park instead of going all the way around. Then we went up to the park offices where we got to talk to the general manager of the park, so that was really cool. I got to learn a lot of neat stuff, including the fact that with the whole thing of the park's property being sold, there's been a lot of rumors going around that the park is going to be closing in like, what, 8, 10, 11 years, whatever. That's not really going to be the case. So the lease for the park is up for renewal in 2026. So that could, you know, it adds an element of uncertainty. And I know the park has been making some super big investments because of that. But the plan is to keep going with the park. And I mean, I think their idea and the long-term vision is that the park is going to be around for many years to come. So those of you who are saying, oh, the park has this ticking time bomb, no, I don't think that's the case. So I think we can all take a breather and, you know, everything's fine here. I think the park's gonna be around for a while. After that, we were taken into one of the old haunted houses that they had, we did a lights on tour in there. So they don't do their Halloween Haunts event anymore, but they do a Tricks and Treats festival, kind of like a family-friendly type of event. But yeah, they still have the infrastructure for 3 of the mazes around. So we got to do one, and the other 2 are actually open for other CoasterCon members to explore later. So that was really neat to see. And then the final bit of that tour was getting to see the workshop where they work on signs and props for the, like, you know, the seasonal events and stuff like that, park improvements. And I couldn't film in there, so that's why you're not seeing any of it. But it was kind of cool. We could see like the little alligators figures that they use for Mardi Gras and stuff like that. So yeah, it was really neat. I'm really glad I got to do it. And I mean, I find a tour like that to be far more interesting than an infield tour or, you know, something like along those lines. I learned so much, got to see some cool things that a normal guest wouldn't be able to see. So yeah, overall, that was great. Then after that, I went over to Grizzly for the Pride Ride. So I got to meet up with some people in the queer community, and we all just did a big ride on Grizzly together. so much fun. And you know, it's great to see some fellow gay enthusiasts. Like, I mean, I know the coaster community does attract a lot of the queer community in general, but it's great to actually like see those people in person and get to know them. And then I joined a few people for lunch afterwards at Mary Brown's Fried Chicken again. So yeah, overall great couple of hours, and now I'm going to head into the water park. So I'm not sure how much of the water park I'm actually going to be able to show on camera, but I will let you know how it is. As it turns out, I was actually able to film quite a bit in the water park, so I've decided to separate it into its own standalone video, and I'm also going to smush the rubber ducky regatta into that one. So be on the lookout for that video coming very soon. Alrighty, there's one ride here in the park that I really want to do that I have not had a chance to do yet, and that is Star Tower, the park's observation tower. Now, Star Tower will be open tonight for ERT, but I wanted to get on it now while it's still light out, especially as the sun's setting, because you know, I feel like a golden ride on the observation tower will be just stunning. So stay tuned to see if that's true or not.
We also request that you do not put your feet on the handrails or windows during the ride. Since the Star Tower opened in 1979, it has elevated thousands of guests to an aerial view of the park and the Santa Clara Valley, traveling at a rate of about 6 feet per second. At 200 feet, the Star Tower is the tallest observation tower in Northern California and the second highest point in the park. The multicolored drop tower is the tallest at 224 feet. To the left of the drop tower, you can see Planet Snoopy, a themed area for kids and parents, featuring exciting rides and attractions. Plus, don't miss the chance to greet and hug your favorite Peanuts characters, including Snoopy, Charlie Brown, Linus, Lucy, and Sally. Please exit the same way that you entered. Thank you and have a great day here at California's Great America.
This is Victory. They have the gondola. I missed that.
Yeah, I can't believe they got rid of both the train and the tram.
True.
Alrighty, we've come to the end of the night. The park is closed to the general public, which means it is time for ERT. So we have 2 hours of ERT tonight. So we get most of the rides here in the front. So Gold Striker, Flight Deck, Patriot, the Carousel, the Swings, and then we also get RailBlazer in the back. So yeah, we're going to enjoy those rides. There's also a pizza bar for us tonight, which I'm really looking forward to because I'm so hungry. Quentin, are you ready for ERT?
Oh, big time.
Nice.
Especially these night rides.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sunset here by Bay Area is amazing, especially when you're on that tower thing there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's the other thing. We get the Sky Tower, and those views are incredible as, you know, the sun's going down. Alrighty, welcome to day 3 of CoasterCon here at California's Great America. Future editing me, I don't know what you're gonna decide to do, but right now I'm thinking this is just going to be the second half of video 2, so do what you will with that. But today we are starting off with some ERT in the back of the park with Grizzly, Demon, RailBlazer, Drop Tower, Psycho Mouse, a few of the other flat rides here. But first things first, we need breakfast. So we actually get complimentary breakfast here. Things like pastries, fruit, stuff like that. And I'm so hungry, so let's get some food.
Have the best day here at California's Great America.
All right, there is one flat ride in this park that unfortunately it looks like I'm not going to be able to do, and that is Berserker, which is the park's Bayern Curve. And of course, these rides aren't around very much anymore. Canada's Wonderland used to have one, Kennywood used to have one, Knoebels is building one, but I've never been on one, and I was really hoping to do this one on this trip, but it hasn't been open any of the days that I've been here, and today is the last day we have here at California's Great America, so it looks like this is going to be one that I don't do, and I'm really sad about that. And I mean, this one looks really nicely themed too. Like you have the little like shack in the back there that you spin around through. It looks so fun. This is just one of my white whale flat ride bucket list things that I really want to do at some point, and hopefully Knoebels opens there soon, and I can ride that at some point. But it's so sad. I mean, the day's still young, it could still open. I did see someone in there working on it earlier, so who knows what will happen. But yeah, I just wanted to say it exists, it's here, just, yeah, it might not be for me. Hey! I see you! Oh no.
Here they are.
Every coaster. My first coaster he got me on was when I was 4. Top Gun. I stepped on his feet.
All right, the next part of our day is going into the Great America Theater, where we're going to see the entries for the video contest, which I didn't really realize was happening because I would have loved to submit something. But yeah, they're going to show us all the videos that were submitted, and then we get to vote on a winner after.
For the longest ride. Whoa, for the longest. If you go to Rivertown tonight, underneath the moon that's glowing bright.
Okay, I think my favorite area of the park aesthetically is the New Orleans place. That's the area where you can find Flight Deck, as well as the Rue de la Dodge bumper cars. But they also have this really neat looking store called Voodoo Charm, and inside it's basically a permanent haunt store. Actually, there's a lot of things that I saw at Canada's Wonderland's Haunt Boutique, but there's a lot of like spooky stuff and, you know, little just trinkets and fun little things that you can take home with you. But I think parks should really lean into selling merchandise that fits the vibe and theme of the land they're in, like having themed gift shops, not just selling park souvenirs or roller coaster souvenirs, but actually, I don't know, creating a shop that would fit into the world of the lands. I mean, Disney is good at this. They've always been masters of really going for that, emerging with their shops. But to see it in a regional park like this as well is super cool. And I mean, I'm kind of on a tight budget, so I didn't buy anything, but there's a lot of cool things in there that like you can't really find outside of a place like this. And I mean, as someone who really loves spooky, weird things, it was so cool to walk around in there and check it out. Okay, so here's something I didn't know existed until literally the evening of the last day. The Carousel Museum. So we got a little goat figure here, which is so weird, but so cool. Lots of old photos on the perimeter of Carousel Columbia and some of the construction and early photos of that. Newspaper articles, oh my gosh. Oh, and I just noticed the little figurines on the walls. That is amazing. Also, gotta appreciate these old schematics. Oh my gosh, I am nerding out so much right now.
Santa Clara Schools District. What will the next 150 years in Santa Clara look like in honor of the city? And to be open 2152.
Okay. And that, my friends, concludes our 3 days at California's Great America. Now, something that was happening behind the scenes on these 2 days that didn't end up really getting filmed, because, I mean, whenever I meet new people, I feel a little bit shy about vlogging because, you know, I don't want to intrude or, you know, make people uncomfortable before I get to know them. But I had ended up meeting this fantastic group of friends. So I guess it all started during the backstage tour. I met this guy. This is Javan, and I didn't really know it at the time, but I had actually met him earlier that day at the hotel. I didn't connect the dots that they were the same person. And then I connected with him on the third day, and he introduced me to this wonderful group of queer enthusiasts. And we ended up hanging out all afternoon and into our ERT session, and yeah, that's why I didn't really get a lot from the end of that third night, because I was just having so much fun hanging out with them. And I mean, I'm not really sure how much they appear on camera in the next couple of videos, but the next two parks that we visit, I got to hang out with them as well. And they've become some of my best friends. I've gone on a few trips with them, including a trip to upstate New York and another one to Missouri. But yeah, this is just an amazing group of people who I just absolutely love and adore. So I just had to shout them out that I'm really grateful that CoasterCon has brought us all together and that this group just welcomed me with open arms. And yeah, if you guys are watching, which I'm sure you are, I love you guys so much. But yeah, like I said, that concludes our 3 days at California's Great America. The next park we're going to visit is Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. But before we move on to that vlog, I have a few more videos from this park that I want to put out. So of course, I have a vlog that I'm going to share from the backstage tours, and I also did the walkthroughs of the haunts that they had open, like little lights on tours. So I'm going to have a separate video for South Bay Shores, which is the water park, which will also include the rubber ducky regatta. That's a really fun CoasterCon tradition that they do every year, where they race rubber duckies in the lazy river. Then the final video that I'm going to have from this park is the park history tour, which we got to do in the theater, the same place where we did the video contest. So all of that is going to be coming before we move on to the next park. So be on the lookout for those coming within the next week. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video and like what I do on the channel, be sure to become a subscriber and hit the notification icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. You can also find me on social media. I'm at ADB Parker on Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky, and at Adventures with Parker on Facebook and TikTok. Of course, I always got to give a shout out to my Patreon subscribers, and for those of you who don't know what Patreon is, it's just a way for you to give this channel a little monthly donation. It helps me buy new software and purchase new equipment and just make this channel the best that it can be. In return, I'll provide you with some fun little pieces of bonus content. Like I have some exclusive Patreon series and other kinds of perks. Like I have a Maps and Mail Club, stickers, shirts, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in supporting the channel in that way, head on over to patreon.com/awparker to learn about all of the different tiers that I have available. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel and this California Adventures series. And until next time, the adventures are calling. Bye-bye.